Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Thursday and it is the first day of the holidays. I'm trying to cram breakfast in because the morning seems to be rushing away with me and I haven't made breakfast or a cup of tea, and they will be here shortly. So yeah, quite a busy day today because obviously I've got the big kids as well. Oops. Ruby's coming to hang with us, which will be lovely because we haven't had her here for a while. We're going to try and get some Easter things done. And despite the fact it's looking very cloudy and overcast, I'm hoping the sun will come out and we can go outside and enjoy the park as well. It's always easier when you've got a lot of children. So I'm going to go and eat this and hopefully finish this before the doorbell goes. So it's 9:15 and I'm talking quietly because Harrison's having a nap over there. He's stirring. He's the only one who's here at the moment. The rest are all coming at 9, but Dad said he'd woken up early. So I put him straight in the corner in his buggy and thought I'll see if he goes off. If not, we'll go and play. But he has gone off, so we'll have a little half-hour nap before all the other kids arrive and it gets noisy. Kenzie's still in bed. It's his first day of the Easter holidays. And Brendan and Lee have gone to work. I forgot to take the little robin that died out. I was just going to put it out in the grass at the back of the house, you know, like we have some sort of long grass under the trees, and let nature do its thing. But I forgot to do that. And I went out this morning and nature had done its thing. But had left me a gift as well. So obviously something, probably a cat or something, had come along and found the box on top of the recycling bin and had left me the head, the wings and the feet, but had taken the torso. Yeah, so not very pleasant, but the whole point was that I wanted to put the bird out. You know, obviously it didn't survive when I tried to rescue it, and I wanted to put it out. If you didn't see the video a couple of days ago, I found a robin huddled up on the side of the road, and I picked it up, stopped the van, picked it up, put it in a box, had my dinner, then went to the box to take the bird to the animal hospital. But in the time that I'd been eating, it had obviously passed away. And so I just took the box out, put it out on top of the recycle bin in the back garden, and thought I'll deal with that tomorrow because it was dark. And yesterday with work and everything, I just totally forgot. So I thought, it was on my mind, I must do that today. But nature had already dealt with the little bird, and yeah, cat, rat, something had taken the bird, put it on the floor and decided to dissect it. But that's nature. So I've moved it before the children saw it. That's the main thing. It's been removed. Yeah, so little ones will be arriving in the next 15 minutes, and I'm just having a very lazy morning, catching up on a bit of YouTube. We've got some Easter crafts and things that we can do. The sun's still not come out. It's still pretty overcast out there, but it's not too cold. I think it's about 7-8 degrees, and it's not windy, so we'll still go out regardless. As long as it's not chucking it down, we'll be fine. We'll just wrap up warm, but it's not as cold as I thought it might be. Anyway, I'm going to sit for another 10 minutes, carry on watching some YouTube videos and catching up on videos that I've been missing, and wait for the kids to arrive. These guys are hatching nicely. Look at them all swimming around. I've put a little bit of greenery in because I realised they're going to need some algae and stuff to eat now they're all hatching. I need to go and get some pond weed for them. Ozzy, it looks like you've got zombie mouth. Were you sucking the ink out of my pen while I was on the toilet? I think you were. I go for a wee and look what you do. Don't take his pen away. You go and suck the ink out of a pen. Yeah. Can't turn my back for a second, can I?
Suck the ink out of a pen. And now he's got a zombie tongue.
He's got zombie mouth. It's all green.
And zombie tongue.
He does. Playing with the castle over there. Ruby and Harvey are playing spinning tops. There should be 2 spinning top thingies, Rubes. You can get the basket down if you like. And this one is trying to climb off of the sofa head first. There we go.
What's this? It's a laser.
Yeah, twist it on, Rubes.
Oh, I'm not very good at this. I'm not very good.
That's it, just keep twist, that's it, and then turn it upside down. Yeah, and press it.
I need some adjustment.
Yeah, face it down rather than at an angle. There you go.
Great.
Meow.
Harvey, tell her right, so which one can spin longer?
Uh-oh, Ozzy's seen the spinners. Uh-oh. What's that, Oz?
A laser. Are you ready? Oh, I'm not very good at twisting. I could get it on. How?
Takes a bit of practice.
It does take a bit of practice.
You're having disgusting porridge for your dinner? Disgusting porridge.
Yeah, and he got sick.
Oh, thank you, sweetie.
He got sick.
Who did?
This.
Oh, the horse is poorly.
He ate that. Right.
Oh, poor thing.
He got poisoned. This is old Granny Witch. Okay. Old Granny Witch.
Old Granny Witch.
There's 2 old Granny Witches.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That's all right. Ozzy's rescued you from one of them. You've removed the old Granny Witch.
I wouldn't chew that if I was you. Ozzy, stop. Hey, Ozzy. And who's this? Cave woman. Yeah, eat that one. Yeah, cave woman. Cave woman. Oh, she looks like a rabbit.
Does she?
And she has a nice headband on.
Funky.
Can we get Play-Doh?
No, sweetie, I can't do Play-Doh with COVID because I can't wash it. We're going to go to the park soon anyway, okay?
Who's this? Oh, Grandpa. Why do we need to go to the park? And he
Because it's easier to deal with you all at the park and tie you all out before movie time later when the little ones have their nap. So that's why. Yes, you'll have movie time in there. But while the little ones have their sleeps, okay? Ruby is helping me with the transporting, aren't you?
Yeah.
We can go to the park and have fun?
Yeah.
Hockey docky. Is that funny? Oh. Is it funnier with friends? Whee! Harrison! Ozzy, is it fun? What have you put on him, Rubes?
He is the boss.
It does. Turn around, Oz.
So you had to tell us all.
Turn around, Oz. The boss. They are. He's the boss. It doesn't fit me, so I'm not the boss.
Ozzy is the boss.
Are you the boss, Oz? Do you want to go out? You can go out if you want.
He's the boss. He can go out if he wants to go out.
Do you want to go out? Go on then. Go on then, boss. Oh dear. Did you let go of my leg?
All of them are called Snowflake.
All the babies are called Snowflake.
I know.
Thomas, why are all the babies called Snowflake?
Because they like Snowflake. dog's called Snowflake.
Do you not think you'd get confused? We go, Snowflake, could you come here, please? And everybody comes over to see you. Because they've all got the same name.
Snowflake number 1.
Would it not get confusing?
Oh, Snowflake is the winner.
Oh. Hello. Here you go. So it was a pretty chilly morning. We did go to the park, but oh my goodness, we were flipping freezing. But we hung out for a good hour and a half. And then we got home at about 11:30. And yes, we decided that we needed warming up. So we've been playing inside and did all the nappies. Made sure everyone had eaten enough. And now the little ones are down for sleeps. And Harvey, Beth, Ruby and Thomas are all watching Lego Batman movie. The Lego Batman movie. It's on Amazon Prime Kids Movies at the moment. So yeah, they're watching that. And the little two are asleep. So Harvey and Beth go home at 3 o'clock, as does Harrison. And then Malone and Christopher are coming for the afternoon. So we'll probably head back down the park again. The weather is improving. It is warmer out there and it's looking much warmer, much nicer. Still no blue sky, but it's improved. Kenzie's had a load of homework come in, or a load of schoolwork come in on his school app, and he's like, I'm not happy. You know, do they not know the meaning of Easter holidays and what have you? I have suggested to him that it is April 1st and it might be his teachers having a bit of a giggle. He was like, she says I've got to have it all done by today, and it all says April 1st, April 1st, April 1st. I said it could be that she's doing a prank on you. Well, bless him, he's done some of it though, so I don't know. But he said a lot of the work is stuff that he's already done. So he said it might be for those kids that haven't done it when they were supposed to do it during lockdown lessons, who didn't do the work they were meant to. But he did everything he was meant to. So he was like, he said, I've messaged her and said, this is all stuff I've done, miss. I said, I think you'll probably find it's a April Fool's prank from your teacher. So we'll see if she gets back to him. I'm just going to sit here and read for a bit while they're all... I've just said to Ruby, because she's down there with the others, she's playing on her Switch. And I've just said, right, I'm going to go and sit on the bed while you lot watch your movie, and I'm going to read my book for an hour while the movie is on. And then we'll all get up and go, you know, play and stuff again. But yes, made myself a nice hot cup of tea. Time to relax for a bit. That's a lot of frogs on logs.
That's a lot of frogs on logs.
Frogs on logs. What are you doing there, Roz? You got this frog. And you got the bees. Good boy. Whoops.
Just swim back in the water. They didn't know how to do it. I got the ring.
Have you got some frogs, Harrison? Ribbit, 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 ribbit. 5 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum! Look. Ribbit. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 4 green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. Ribbit, ribbit. Do you give him a big kiss? You got snot bagsy again. Let's get a tissue. Thomas bought me an Easter egg. How sweet is that? Very grateful.
Did it fly when it came back?
Yeah, it comes to see us every day, doesn't it?
Yeah, because it really likes us.
Does? Likes to see what food you've dropped.
Use tissue.
Yeah, you could use the edge of a tissue to suck up the colour and try again. Well, I don't know if it'll come off.
I don't know either.
It's very nice, though. Either that or you just end up with tissue stuck to it as well, and that'll be, you know, a real disaster. Just get it all mixed up. Yeah, I like it. It's looking good.
It's sort of working.
I've got a lentil mix, cheese, mayonnaise, and lots of chopped raw veg for my tea. I'm all bathed and warmed up nicely after a very, very chilly play at the park. It was
yeah, cold. I thought it was warmer than it was because the sun had come out, but no, I was doing laps of the park in the end, going and jogging on the spot, trying to keep warm, because the kids were having a great time because they were running around, but, you know, I was following a baby who was crawling, so there's not a lot of running on my part. Anyway, I'm all warm and toasty. There was something I was going to tell you yesterday and I totally forgot till I turned the camera off. Yeah, I want to have a little bit of a moan, so just prepare yourself. So the whole thing with the driving issue at the moment, with driving theory tests and all that jazz. So we still can't seem to book Brendan's driving theory test appointment, and I've tried to ring, and you get through to the number that it tells you to ring for booking additional time, and there's no one there to speak to you. It just cuts you off. It tells you there's no one there and cuts you off. Now, I appreciate COVID is making things difficult, but when you've booked a test, paid for a test, and then been told to rebook it, and you can't do that without speaking to somebody online, speaking to somebody in person, like on the phone, and you can't book it online like everyone else who doesn't need any additional support. I'm actually going to say, and I never pull this disability card, I never use this disability card, but I'm actually going to say it's not accessible. And the DVSA or whatever they are, the driving vehicle license, DVLSA or whatever they are, vehicle licensing people need to really sort this out, because they are preventing somebody from accessing something that they need to have a normal life. Especially, like, you know, you might say you don't need to drive, but we're in the middle of nowhere and we have no reliable bus route that can be used for work. We have 2 buses going one direction, 2 buses going another direction, and they are not at all synced up with getting into work for 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning and getting home again. So how is Brendan meant to get a job or an apprenticeship? I mean, thankfully he's got temp work with Lee, and that was only supposed to be a few weeks around Christmas, and thankfully we're now, in April, and he's still working. But it's still week by week, and it's not doing what he was hoping to do. But it's a job, and I appreciate that a job's a job, and we should just be grateful at the moment, and we are. But they should not be making it nigh on impossible for him to book a test to do his theory, because without the test for the theory, he then can't book the driving test, or even the intense course with the driving test at the end. And yesterday my friend Anna mentioned that, you know, it's getting stupid now. There's like a 2-year waiting list in some areas for driving lessons, driving tests. I don't know if that's local, but in some places, I mean, he's got his car on my mum and dad's driveway, and he's desperate to learn, and he's desperate to do this test and go. But it's not, the theory test is not being made accessible to him at all. So yeah, I am very close to getting on social media and tagging them in it and having a bit of a disability card rant. And like I said, I don't pull the disability card very often or ever, but I'm feeling I might have to, because unfortunately it's going to social media and doing it seems to be the only way that people then pay attention to you. It's terrible, isn't it, that you have to do that? But there's literally no one you can speak to. I've rung and you just get a machine and it cuts you off. And if you send an email, they send a standard email back, and then they send a standard personalised email back that doesn't answer your question at all. It's just the one that I keep being sent by them. So yeah, I'm not happy about that. Anyway, that was my rant. There you go. I mean, I don't know. See what you guys think. What is your opinion on this? I'm going to go now. I'm going to get this edited, get this posted. Look at the state of me. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching.